My name is Irene Bazan, and I have been a CASA for 2.5 years. I heard about CASA when I was working at Central Washington Hospital. Cindy, who at the time was an advocate for CASA, shared about the program with me, and I was very excited. I looked at the website, but whenever the training occurred, I didn't have time to take the training. So it took 7 years for me to actually come in and become a CASA and take the training. I wanted to be a CASA because I grew up in a family that was dysfunctional and probably could have used some help. So for me, that really inspired me to be able to help children who need a voice, who understand, have someone who understands the difficulties they go through. Probably one case where I had a dad and his 2 children who were returned to him. He did a great job of doing all the services needed, and it was rewarding because I could really tell that yes, he'd made a few mistakes, but he corrected them, and he really loved his children and was willing to do anything to get his children back. So that's always a good feeling. CASAs are important because we are many times the only voice the children have. The only voice that's safe, the only voice that truly cares about their safety, their well-being, and really has their best interest in mind. Probably the one with the dad and 2 kids, just having him complete everything and work on some things and just see him to get his children back, and his kids absolutely adored him. And he did everything he had to get his children back. So there are dads out there who really can make a difference in their children, and it's not always just the mom, it's dads out there also. Probably just taking the time out. I work 40 plus hours a week, but just making time to be a CASA, to take cases, to spend time with the kids that I have on my case, visiting them and having them get to know me, and being able to sit with them at the foster homes and just build a relationship and play with them, and you become their safe person and their constant person in their life, and so they look forward to seeing you. I would say that if you could make time out of I know we are all busy and have many things to do, and sometimes we think, well, later in life I will do this, and the CASA staff are really helpful, so it's not like you will be overwhelmed and not have any help. So I would just say make time out of your life to be an advocate for children. We have many children here in the Valley who need us adults, healthy adults, to be their voice. And sometimes we may think, well, someone else can do it, but I really think that we need to look at our own lives, and if we want to make a difference in our community, this is one opportunity we get to really make a difference in our community. I guess I would say that being a CASA has been very rewarding. Watching families get their children back, and some don't get their children back, but it's still really rewarding to know that you as an individual can make a difference in a child's life. And many times we think we don't make an impact in their lives when they're babies especially, but you do. And as they grow up, and if the older they are, they will always remember your story, or that you were in their lives. So I would just encourage people to really look into this program and make time and be an advocate.